Hey everyone, you recently commented more money to get this video on how you can double your income or even triple your income, add an extra 30K, 40K a year to your current income. How awesome would that be, right? Well, I help my clients through this, and there are a few things that I witness with pretty much all of my clients that I wanted to share with you today to give you some tips when you are on the sales call, how you can make a difference and convert more clients. So I know you all want this video, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now make sure you have a pad, a pen, pen and paper, anything to write this stuff down. So when you are on your next sales call, you can remember to do these things or not do these things, depending on what I'm about to say. So, number one is do not assume. This happens all the time with entrepreneurs. When they are on the phone or if they are in person talking to their potential client, if they have a similar problem that one of your past clients have had, you're going to assume that they have a deeper problem or a deeper issue. So, for example, if you are a health coach and you have a client right now that wanted to lose weight, well, if you have a potential client that also wants to lose weight, you're probably going to assume that they both have the same problem right behind that. They both have the same issue as to why they can't lose weight. And this happens a lot. It's very common for people to assume things, right? It's in human nature for us to just assume that people have the same issues behind their deep problem. When really the case is that's going to hurt you on the sales call. So really you just can't assume anything. You have to act like you're a 5-year-old asking a lot of questions. You want to know why 5-year-olds always say why to their parents or to their teachers. It's because they're so curious about what life is like and how things work. And that's how you should be on a sales call. You should go into it being very curious and really wanting to know what the problems are of this person and see if you can help. So number one is don't assume anything. And I want you guys to write that down on your piece of paper right now. Do not assume, because it can make such a difference if you start to ask questions versus assume things as they tell you their problems. Don't hesitate to dig deeper into it, okay? The second problem that I see happen a lot with entrepreneurs is that they never or don't make an offer as much as they or as often as they should. Okay, this happens a lot too. Maybe they have 10 sales calls and they only offer it to 5 people. Well, if you don't even offer it to somebody, then it's automatically going to be a no, right? So now I don't want you offering it to anybody that can't, right? That doesn't need your help at all. If they don't need your help at all, don't offer it. Let them go, pass them to somebody who does need their help. Now, if they do need your help, make sure you ask if they want to get started. Ask the simple question, hey, do you want to move forward with this? Hey, do you want to sign up for the program? Would you rather get started Monday or Tuesday? You have to ask these questions, because if you don't, people don't make decisions on their own. They need help, right? They need help making this decision. No one's ever going to come out and just say, hey, I want to get started. Let's go. Let's charge that $5,000 to my account, right? Nobody says that. So you have to ask them. And too many times I see this happen with entrepreneurs is they're also too nervous on the phone to even ask. Or maybe the potential client has a problem, but they're not 100% sure if they can even help them, or they're not 100% confident in themselves to even offer it. So they never do. And that potential client could need your help so bad. They could really need your services, but if you don't offer it, they're not going to jump at it either. So as an expert, you have to guide the potential client through the sales call. You have to guide them to make the right decision. Now, if the right decision is not to work with you, you have to guide them through that as well. But if it is, you have to ask the question. You have to offer your program or your services to them, because they need it. They need you. Even if you offer something that doesn't necessarily fill all their problems, right? That's okay, as long as you can help them with something. So for example, the health coach that I mentioned, you want to make sure that that they lose weight, because that's their main problem. But if you can help them lose 5, even if their goal is 50 pounds and you help them lose 5 pounds, they're going to love you, right? They're going to truly believe in you, and they're going to love the fact that you help them lose 5 pounds. So just because you're not getting them to lose 50, you're still getting them to lose 5. So don't hesitate to ask for the sale if you're not, like so 100% sure that you can help them lose or get to where they want to be. If you can help them get started or help them make moves and help them guide them to where they need to be, then absolutely offer it. Don't hesitate. Ask the simple question, hey, you want to get started? What do you think? Let's move forward. You have to ask them those questions. So that's number 2, is you have to offer. You can't get a client without offering anything. And then number 3 that I see happen a lot with entrepreneurs is they forget to follow up. So, for example, not every prospect that you talk to is going to sign up on the first call, right? That's just not how it works. But if you fail to follow up, there's so many clients that you're going to lose that way too. I can't tell you how many times that I've signed up clients 6 months later, a year later, because at the time I had the phone call with them, their problem just wasn't big enough, right? It just wasn't that big of a need for them just yet. But 6 months later, a year later, they really needed me then. So if I wouldn't have followed up, they would have forgot that I was even there. So you have to follow up with them as well. I see entrepreneurs forget to do that. Like, they don't keep track of who they're talking to. They don't keep track of the things they talk to them about. And so they forget to follow up. And that could be a potential client for you down the road. You have to stay in contact with the people that first came to you because they had a problem, right? But at that time, it wasn't that big of a problem. It wasn't hard enough for them. But it could be 6 months later, or 6 months down the road, a year down the road, 2 years down the road. You never know. Right? You have to nurture them through the process a lot of times as well. Not everyone's going to sign up on the first call. So those are the 3 tips that can be game changers for you and your business. Game changers. 3 little tweaks. Now, if you want help with these, I would be glad to help you. Okay? Make sure to reach out to me. We can get on a phone call. See if I can help you. See if I can help you double your client base, triple your client base, triple your income, with a few simple sales tweaks. And I got more in the bag. So, if you're already doing those things, but you want to learn more, I'm here for you. All right? Now go make some sales.